So I've received a lot of comments and messages, and just not only over here but on YouTube. So I just want to clarify this before I say it. This is not directed towards one certain person. This is directed to, I guess, the collection of people. So I realized that a lot of people were saying, like, hey, we tried to tell you about SP, et cetera, et cetera. Someone even mentioned that some of us had basically put our heads in the sand. And I just want to clarify and say she was good at what she did. She made you feel like you are part of the family. She made you feel loved. She made you feel accepted. She is a master manipulator. And I stand by that. Also, I've learned that you cannot just trust anyone's word. You can't. I have trust issues. I've had trust issues my entire life. Even if you tell me something, I probably won't believe you unless there's proof back behind that. And I'm sorry, not sorry, So whenever people are saying things and they don't have any physical proof, receipts in black and white to prove these things, it's hard to believe it. It's really hard to believe it. And I'm just saying that as nicely as I can. We didn't ignore it. We didn't put our head in the sand. We didn't just not want to deal with it. We genuinely, there was no proof. There was no proof. People would say, go look on YouTube. Okay, well, I scoured. I spent probably close to 100 hours going through so many YouTube videos, so many YouTube channels, having old, unlisted, private YouTube links sent to me, trying to find out the truth. And I could not find a lick of evidence. All I seen was people talking. And for me, that's just not enough. It's not enough. And I don't want to invalidate anybody else's experience who had bad experiences with her that don't necessarily have proof. You just have your story, because she does have a pattern. So I can believe the patterns of behavior now that I've seen those patterns. But before all of that, while I was in the midst of it, I didn't see it because I hadn't experienced it. So I just want to put that out there. I wasn't ignoring it. We weren't ignoring it. I realized people said, we tried to tell you. We understand. But it's hard to believe just words whenever you don't see any proof of it. So just keep that in mind. Innocent until proven guilty. That's in a court of law. That's anywhere. Innocent until proven guilty. And I think that with all the receipts, the actual receipts people have put out, it's now easier to see now than it was back then, because there wasn't any proof. There wasn't any solid proof available. So I just want to put that out there. I appreciate the warnings from people, but I'll be honest with you, I don't appreciate the I told you so's, because those are just words and not real receipts. So I just want to say that very gently, very kindly, because I've gotten some pretty rude messages. I told you so, blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't even have to go through all this if you had just listened to me. Well, you know what? I don't have time for that. I'm going to block you. If you come at me rude like that, you're going to get blocked.